Welcome, movie enthusiasts, to an exciting journey through the world of cinema. Get ready for captivating storytelling, in-depth analyses, and the latest insights into your favorite films. This is MovieTrim. Welcome, movie enthusiasts, to an exciting journey through the world of cinema. Get ready for captivating storytelling, in-depth analyses, and the latest insights into your favorite films. This is MovieTrim, your go-to destination for all things cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a journey into the enigmatic and surreal world of Churuli. If you've ever watched a movie that left you with more questions than answers, you're in for a treat. Welcome to Churuli, Unraveling the Enigma. In this special MovieTrim presentation, we're about to dissect one of the most cryptic and mind-bending cinematic experiences ever to emerge from the depths of Indian cinema. From the haunting landscapes of Kerala to the eerie rituals of an isolated village, Churuli immerses us in a world where reality and the supernatural intertwine. But fear not, fellow movie enthusiasts. We're here to guide you through the labyrinth of secrets, symbolism, and cryptic storytelling that Churuli unfolds. As we journey through the mysterious village, we'll delve into the strange rituals, surreal encounters, and the ever-elusive entity Churuli. So, if you've ever wondered about the true meaning of Churuli and the secrets it holds, you're in the right place. Grab your magnifying glass because Churuli Unraveling the Enigma starts now. And remember, if you have your own theories or insights about Churuli, share them with us in the comments. Let's explore this cinematic enigma together. Stay connected with MovieTrim for more in-depth film analyses and captivating movie journeys. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. It's time to unlock the secrets of Churuli. A monk travels through a forest to capture Perumadan, an evil spirit, which misleads travelers in the forest. All the creatures in the forest wink at the monk as if he is familiar to them. On his way, the monk comes across a rolled-up pangolin. Assuming that it is a ball, he takes it with him to gift it to his children. After a while, the pangolin starts speaking and advises the monk to take another path. He listens to the pangolin and gets lost in the woods. It is revealed that the monk is still wandering in the forest because he failed to realize that the pangolin was actually Perumadan in disguise. In the present day, two police officers go on a covert mission to capture a criminal named Miladum Parambil Joy, hiding in a village named Churuli. The duo assume false names as Anthony and Shahjivan. Anthony is an experienced policeman, while Shahjivan is a rookie. The duo boards a jeep heading to Churuli under the pretext of working for a man named Thankan. The jeep driver tells them that Thankan is currently not in Churuli, but to stay in the village until he returns. Anthony attempts to befriend fellow passengers who seem friendly. On their way, they cross a wooden bridge. After this, the passengers and the driver abruptly change their pleasant demeanor and start being crass towards the duo, which shocks them. In Churuli, the duo stay and work in a tavern owned by a man named Philip and wait for Thankan's return. Anthony quickly adapts to Churuli's unusual environment and people, spending most of the day drinking alcohol and eating game meat. Shahjivan struggles to adjust and starts dreaming of strange lights and two mysterious, alien-like figures. After spending many days in tavern waiting for Thankan and searching for clues about Joy, Shahjivan goes looking for Thankan's house. On the way, Shahjivan inquires about Joy to an old lady who remarks that he looks familiar and starts chasing after him with an axe. Shahjivan escapes and returns to the tavern. At night, the duo discuss the current situation and comes to the conclusion that most of the inhabitants of the village are criminals with multiple aliases. Shahjivan suggests informing the police department so that they can arrive and apprehend the villagers, but Anthony advises him that they should ignore the people of the village and focus on their mission. The next day, the tavern keeper instructs them to clean up the tavern so that it can be turned into a makeshift church for his daughter's first communion ceremony. During the event, Shahjivan meets the old lady again, who closes her eyes in a strange manner after seeing him. Since Thankan was not at the ceremony, the duo assumes that Thankan is Joy's alias. Anthony accompanies a local hunter for a hunt and doesn't return, even after 3 days has passed. Looking for answers, Shahjivan goes for a trek and comes across the house of the person who supplies cassava to the tavern. While staring into a window of the house, he is startled by strange cogs and gears accompanied by lights. Anthony and the local hunter return empty-handed, for which the man blames and berates Anthony. But Shahjivan, who is now surprisingly confident, defends Anthony. After an unspecified amount of time, a Kodagu man in the village begins to find the duo suspicious. The two policemen, locals, and the Kodagu man visit a local mela, where he and Shahjivan play slap boxing. During the game, Shahjivan is trashed and humiliated by the Kodagu man, whose every slap causes him to experience strange visions. That night, Anthony is woken up by thunder and finds Shahjivan missing from bed. The next day, Anthony asks him about the previous night, but Shahjivan brushes it off, telling that it might have been a dream. The Kodagu man goes missing, and his corpse is shown to be laying on a riverbank. One night, the hunter and the duo head out for another hunt. Shahjivan confidently takes lead of the hunt and tries to track down a bison. He spots two creatures similar to what he saw in his dreams where the bison is supposed to be. The creatures surprise him with a sound, causing him to shoot in their direction. The bullet hits the bison, and Anthony tries to chase it, but he falls and sprains his ankle. The hunter butchers the animal and abandons the policeman, taking all the meat with him. Shahjivan carries Anthony on his back, but loses his way in the forest. After much effort, they return to the village and take Anthony to a local healer woman who lives with a boy. The woman's hut is shown to be similar to the visions Shahjivan saw during the slapboxing. The woman performs a healing ritual, and Anthony begins to have hallucinations of spirals and the people of Churuli. The following morning, Anthony is completely cured, where HR flirts with the woman and leaves. As they leave, the woman accuses Shahjivan of abusing the boy. Anthony settles the issue by giving her money, fearing legal repercussions, while Shahjivan denies the whole affair. Meanwhile, Thankan returns from town and is informed about the duo, where he becomes furious as he has not asked anyone to work for him. Thankan and rest of the villagers question the duo and decide to kill them both. Since their cover is blown, Shahjivan fires a warning shot and apprehends Thankan. Upon questioning, Thankan reveals that he is not Joy, but the real Joy resides in his home. Thankan leads the two policemen to his house while the locals follow behind. Upon arriving at the house, they find a paralyzed Joy for whom Thankan and his wife plead for mercy. Shahjivan declines their request for mercy, but the tone quickly shifts where Thankan and the villagers start taunting the policemen. The villagers try to overpower them, causing Shahjivan to fire at the crowd. The shot wounds two villagers, including Philip, who remain unfazed and laugh it off. Joy calls Philip nearby and tells him that he wishes to surrender and leave the village. The police duo ties up Joy and takes him away in the jeep. On the way, Joy starts narrating a reimagined version of the monk's story, now with two policemen instead of the monk and Joy instead of Perumadan. The policemen notice that the wooden bridge they crossed to arrive at Churuli is now nowhere to be seen and speculate that they have lost the way. Joy guides them to another road and continues his story. This road is revealed to be a spiral path deep in the forest which leads to nowhere. Joy explains everything that has happened to the duo since they arrived in Churuli through the story, and reveals that this process is cyclical. After the story ends, Joy miraculously cures himself of his paralysis and frees himself from his restraints. Anthony stops the jeep and becomes distracted by mysterious orbs of light which float past them. The orbs combine to form a moon, which starts floating above the woods. Anthony looks towards Shahjivan, who seems strangely calm. Shahjivan closes his eyes and inexplicably switches place with Joy. Now completely under a strange influence, the trio are overjoyed as the moon grows larger and pulsating. The jeep starts floating towards the moon with the trio gleefully clinging onto it, until they merge with the moon.